Welcome, Friday the 14th fans. I'm doing a movie review on The Boys in the Boat, and I'm gonna cut you. So, I went and saw this movie the other night. It's a very, very good movie. It's basically a documentary series, or doco movie, however you want to call it. It's based on a true story. It's about a fellow named Rance is his last name. His first name's Joe. Starts off the opening with you see that he's homeless. He's pretty much living in a vehicle, and he's looking for a job in Seattle, Washington. It's around 1936. The movie ends in 1936, so it's around 1936 when this is all happening. He's in college at Washington State. He seems like a decent guy, so looking for a job. He was you find out later in the movie he was abandoned by his father when he was 14 years old. His father had 2 young kids, so he moved on to find work somewhere else. You also find out in the beginning of the movie he's behind on tuition, so that's why he's looking for a job. Very hard to find jobs around that time. He meets another fellow named Roger, who tells him that he could get a job on a rowing team, which basically guys on a boat that row together. It's an 8-man team. So they both try out for that. There's like 77 people, and only 8 technically get chosen. I think they end up choosing 9 though. It's a very grueling and very hard process, which you see in the movie. That countless push-ups, countless setups, countless working out, countless rowing, hours and hours and hours and hours. It's meant to break your body down and build your body back up to see who can make it, who's tough enough, who's strong enough for the team. Because it's a mental thing. I definitely ain't man enough. I can tell you that right now. That's why I'm making videos. Just kidding. But towards the end of it, Rance and Roger both get chosen, plus other guys. So they have a rough start. They terrible at working together. They're trying to do it all by themselves. They're great as individuals, but suck as a team. But they start getting cohesive together, and they start winning. They turn out to be better than Moore City. They end up beating Cal after they get a new jockey. I didn't write it down, but they do get a tough, skilled jockey, and they end up beating Cal, California team, or Cal. Coach L then decides to make Rance and them the varsity team that will go up and try out for the Olympics, which gives him a lot of backlash, a lot of drama, a lot of boosters get mad at him because there's kids on the team, but he sticks with his guns and he goes with it, and he chooses to take them with him. So they try out for the Olympics team. They end up winning. That's when they get more backlash. The Olympics for the USA say they can't take them unless they can raise the money themselves, because they don't have enough funds. And so they end up going to the paper and end up raising $5,000 so they can go. The ending of the movie, they end up going against 6 of the best teams in the world. They start late in the race. They finally make it to the end. And they end up going against, I think it's Russia, and I know the Nazis for sure, but I think the other team's Russia. And they end up winning a very, very, very close race. From coming from dead last, far dead last, to end up winning the whole thing was amazing. And then the very ending is you meet Joe Rance when he's grandpa with his grandson who wants to be a rower, and his grandson asked him if he can be part of the 8, and he said, "We weren't 8, we were 1." which makes a 360 from the beginning when they're all trying to be one person and they end up being 8. Or they're all trying to be 8 individuals and they end up being just one person. However you want to take it. So I rank it as follows. Drama, I would give 4 stars. Action, I would give 2.5 stars. In comedy, I would give 3 stars. It's a lot of comedy, very little action. I would say the most action-packed sequences would be the lowing when they're trying to muscle their way through. And it was very good drama. I mean, he's in love with a girl he hasn't seen forever. You get to meet her. They're trying to help another guy come out of a shell. If I was you, I would see it in theaters because it's more action-packed. I just bought it on Vudu too, so you can see it either way. But that's the end of this review. Thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and help a small channel out. I love doing videos. I don't do it full-time. I have a full-time job. I just do it on part-time. Love to eventually be able to do more videos full-time. So I'm trying to get to the 1,000 mark on subscribers. So help a brother out. You know, don't watch movies alone. I'll get you.